Hello friends, today I have two models for you. We will do an unboxing of the anniversary Primaris Space Marines models. The first one is the Primaris Lieutenant. This was a 500 store anniversary. I picked him up last year while I was staying in the US in San Diego. And this one is a current anniversary model that you can pick up in Games Workshop store when it has opening anniversary. So this one you can still get, I think, till the end of the year. You just need to look up when your store has anniversary. This one you cannot get anymore. I will unbox these models, I will build them, and I will eventually paint them, and I will have two questions for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's start with the 500 store Primaris Lieutenant. Both of these models have very cool poses. I really like them. Unfortunately, I do not have a Space Marine army, and I do not plan to build any Space Marine army. But I really want to paint some Primaris Space Marines because they are fantastic in my opinion. Okay, so we have a build guide. Okay, along with some painting instructions for the Ultramarine scheme. There are the rules for the Lieutenant. I believe this is the same thing that you can see in the Codex. And there are no options. This is just a single pose model, unless you want to convert him, but I don't think that would be a good idea. These are really nice models in unique poses. So there we have a tiny transfer sheet. Okay. And there is the sprue, just one small sprue with few parts. Can we get it to focus? Yes. Okay, and a base. Very nice. So this is the Primaris Lieutenant, and now we have the Sergeant Jovan, or is it Jovan maybe? Let's open it. I don't believe that if I have seen ever a Space Marine in a pose like this. It's very cool. Like, you can imagine him after the battle taking a little bit of rest next to a dead orc. Made in UK. This model, we do not have any Games Workshop stores in our area. So this model was picked up for me by my friend Tomáš. Thank you, Tomáš. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to get it. Okay, there is the build guide. And this is a sergeant from an intercessor squad. So there are some rules for the intercessors. No painting instructions though. Okay, so there is the sprue. Same size, small sprue as the first one. There is that dead orc body. Where is the head of the orc? Oh, there it is. It's cut in half. Okay, put it like here so that you can see the whole sprue. Oh, there are actually two bases. So perhaps you want to make him a character and put him on a bigger base, or you want to make him just a regular sergeant and put him on this one. And here are the transfers. All right, so there we have the spruce. Now it's time again for my magic. And here we have both models built. I have base coated them in black. Then I did a little bit of the zenithal highlight so that you can better see the volumes and the shadows. These are just some fantastic models. The build process was super easy. And I have to say, I really like the new Primaris Marines. They are just better models, better sculpts than the old ones. Let me show you them in the detail. I especially like this Jovan, Sergeant Jovan, with a haircut from the 1930s and a dead orc on his base with a chainsword stabbed into the orc's head. Fantastic model. There is a little bit of the battle damage model here on the shoulder pads and on the knee pad. So I will paint him in in a really battered armor. This other guy, I will do more of a cleaner paint job on this one. But again, another beautiful model. I like this half helm that he's holding in his hand with the breather still attached to his mouth. Fantastic models. Now I'm going to paint these two guys probably in an ultramarine scheme, but my plan is to actually put them up on eBay for auction. I do not want to build a Space Marine army. I still have a bunch of chaos stuff that needs to be built and painted for my army. And these two guys I will just paint for the pleasure of it, and also to raise some money for the upcoming Christmas season and to support the channel. So, as I said, they will probably be ultramarines, but I was actually thinking if with the rise of the Iron Hands and Salamanders, maybe those chapters are going to be more popular these days. What do you think? What should I paint them as to so that they can be sold well on eBay? They will be probably ultramarines, because I still think that those guys are still the most popular chapter. But we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. The other question is if you want to see me painting these guys. Do you want to see a painting video of a Primaris Space Marine? There are a ton of them out there, but yeah, let me know if you want to see that. I'm going to paint them probably next week, and taking the footage of that and then cutting the video takes some time. So I want to see if there is any demand for video like that. Anyway, that is it from me today, guys. Really love these models, and yeah, I will publish a link to the auction once they are painted and up on eBay. Bye bye.